Hello everyone, welcome to premiermath. Today I am to solve SSCCGL previous year questions. We will be solving majority of the questions using speed math. So let's start our session.
If 300 calories are burned by jogging 6 km, then how many calories were burned in the given week? Here, if you run 6 km, 300 calories burned. Then in 1 km, 50 calories burned. So find the total distance jogged. 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 12, 22, 22 plus 10, 32, 32 plus 6 is 38, 38 plus 2 is equal to 40 km. So in 40 km, 40 into 50, 2000 calories burned. Option 2 is your answer. XAB and XCD are two secants to a circle. If XA equal to 18, AB equal to 22 and XC equal to 24, then find the value of XD in centimeter. Here, if this is the circle and point outside as X. Now, secant XAB is this one and this is secant XCD. Now, XA is 18 and AB is equal to 22 and XC is equal to 24. Now, by secant theorem, XA, outside segment, XA into total length, XB equal to, here outside segment, XC into total length, XB. Now, substitute the value. XA is 18 and XB is 22 plus 18 is equal to 40, which is equal to XC is 24 and XD. Now 6 goes 4 times in 24, 3 times in 80, 4 goes 10 times in 40. So XD here is equal to 30. Option 3 is your answer. What is the central angle sector corresponding to expenditure incurred on binding? On binding it is 23%. Total 100% is equal to total degree 360 degree. Then 23% is equal to 1% is 3.6, 23% is 23 into 3.6, which is equal to 6 into 3, 18, 6 into 2, 12, 12 plus 9, 21, 21 plus 2, 22, 3 into 2, 6 plus 2, 8. So option 1 is your answer, 82.8 degree. Find the fourth proportional to 4, 9 and 16. Consider these as A, B, C. Then D is the fourth proportional. In that case, 4D equal to 9 into 16. So D equal to 9 into 4, 36. Here A, B, C, D are in proportion. Then A by B is 4 by 9, which is equal to C by D, that is 16 by D. From this, 4 goes 4 times in 16, D is equal to 36. Option 1 is your answer. If sin A minus cos A is equal to root 3 minus root 2 by 2, then the value of sin A cos A is equal to. Here, if you take the square of these two terms, take the square of this expression, then sin square A plus cos square A become 1 minus 2 sin A cos A, which is equal to, take the square of right hand side. Root 3 square plus root 2 square is equal to 3 plus 2, 5 minus 2 into root 3 into root 2 is equal to 2 root 6 divided by 2 square is 4. Now here 1 minus 5 minus 2 root 6 divided by 4 is equal to 2 sin A cos A. Here 4 minus 5 minus of minus 2 root 6 become plus 2 root 6 divided by 4, which is equal to 2 sin A cos A. Here, if you transfer this 2 here, this will become 2 root 6 minus 1. This is minus 1 divided by 8. Option 2 is your answer. If the median of a triangle are equal, then triangle will be, we already know for an equilateral triangle, all the three medians are equal. Equilateral triangle means all the three sides are equal. Median means line joining vertex to the base of a triangle. So all three medians are equal for an equilateral triangle. Also orthocenter and centroid are equal, and median and altitude are equal for equilateral. Find the value following. Here put the value of theta as 30 degree and find the answer. Here putting 45 degree is not possible because cot 45 and tan 45 are equal. Now 1 by sin theta equal to cosec theta. So this will become 1 divided by sin 30 is equal to 1 by 2, then cosec 30 is equal to 2. And tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3, then cot 30 is equal to root 3. So this is equal to 2. Now find the answer. 1 minus 2 into 2 is equal to minus 4. Minus 2 into minus root 3 is equal to plus 2 root 3 divided by 2 minus root 3. Now if you multiply it with 2 plus root 3 and divided by 2 plus root 3, then denominator become 1. That is 2 square minus root 3 square is equal to 4 minus 3, 1. So numerator become 1 minus 4 is minus 3 and minus 3 plus 2 root 3 into 2 plus root 3. So this is equal to minus 3 into 2 minus 6, minus 3 into plus root 3 is equal to minus 3 root 3, and here 2 root 3 into 2 is 4 root 3. 2 root 3 into root 3 is equal to 3 into 2, 6. Minus 6 plus 6 cancel. Plus 4 root 3 minus 3 root 3 is equal to root 3. We already know cot 30 is equal to root 3. Cot 30 is equal to root 3. Option 1 is your answer. If you check the other, sec 30 not root 3. Cosec 30 is equal to 2. Tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3. This is 2. Cos 30 is equal to root 3 by 2, then sec 30 is equal to 2 by root 3. So option 1 is your answer. The length, breadth and height of a room is 15 meter, 9 meter and 5 meter respectively. From each can of paint, 40 square meter of area is painted. How many cans of paint will be needed to paint only walls of the room? Here, if this is the room, this is one such wall. Area is equal to length into height. Now, opposite there is another such wall with same area. So, area of these two is equal to 2LH plus this is another such wall. Area of this is equal to breadth into height. Opposite there is another such wall of same area. So, area of this equal to 2BH. This is the area of 4 walls. 2H into L plus B. Now, number of can required is equal to, from one wall, 40 square meter area is covered. Then number of can required to cover area of 4 walls is equal to area of 4 divided by 40, which is equal to 2H is equal to 2 into 5, 10. L plus B is equal to 15 plus 9, 24 divided by 40. 0, 0 cancel, 4 goes 6 times in 24. Option 1 is your answer. Number of can required is 6. A motorboat whose speed is 15 km per hour in still water goes 50 km downstream and comes back in total 7 hours 30 minutes. The speed of the streamers. Here total time required is equal to 7.5, which include downstream time plus upstream time. So here downstream time means distance divided by downstream speed, which is equal to 50 divided by downstream speed means speed of boat plus speed of stream plus 50 kilometer upstream time means distance 50 divided by upstream speed is equal to speed of boat minus speed of stream. Now just do the option verification. If I'm taking 5, 50 divided by 15 plus 5, 20 and 50 divided by 15 minus 5 is equal to 10. Now 10 goes 5 times in 50 and here 5 by 2 is equal to 2.5. So 2.5 plus 5 is 7.5, which is right. Option 1 is your answer. The simple interest on a sum for 8 years is 3/5 of the sum. The rate of interest per annum is, for 8 years it is 3/5 of the sum. Interest is 3/5 of the sum means for 1 year it is 3/40 of the sum. So just convert it into percentage. That is, here if 3/5 is the fraction means 3/5 of sum means here 5 part is the principal or sum, then 3 part is the simple interest generated in 8 years. If you multiply it with 8 by 8, no change, 8 by 8 is 1. Then 24 is the simple interest for 8 years. Then 3 rupees is the simple interest generated for 1 year out of this 40 rupees. That is, here rate is when you invest 40 rupees in a bank, 3 rupees is the interest generated after 1 year. This 3 rupees generated from this 40 rupees. So convert it into percentage. 20 goes 2 times in 40, 5 times in 100. 15 by 2 is equal to 7.5 percentage. Option 2 is your answer. The marked price of a bed sheet is 500 rupees. At the time of its sale, two successive discount of 10%, 5% are available. Find the selling price of bedsheet. Here marked price is 500 rupees. So on this marked price, first give 10% of discount. 10% of 500 is 50. So 500 minus 50 is 450. Again giving 5% discount on 450. 10% of 450 is 45. Then 5% is half of 45, which is 22.5. So 450 minus 22.5 means 50 minus 20 is equal to 30. 30 minus 2.5 is 27.5. So selling price here is equal to option 1, 427.5 rupees. Hema is 20 years old and her sister Neha is 30 years old. How many years ago were their ages in the ratio 3:5? You can do it in two methods. First, by option verification. If it is 5 years ago, 20 minus 5 is equal to 15 and 30 minus 5 is equal to 25. If you solve it, this is 5 goes 3 times in 15 and 5 times in 25. So ratio 3:5 is correct. Option 1 is your answer. But if you don't have any option, there is a specific way. Percentage ratio is equal to 2:3. 2:3. Now, some years ago, the ratio was 3:5. Now here difference is not constant. 3 minus 2, 1, 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. So to make it equal, take the above difference and multiply it with below ratio. And take the below difference and multiply it with above ratio. Now the ratio becomes 3:5 and here 4:6. Now you can leave this ratio here. Difference between 3 and 4 is 1 and difference between 5 and 6 is 1, which means here difference is equal to 1 part. And here 1 part is equal to, here we can find it because percentage ratio is equal to 4:6 and 4 part is equal to 20 years means 4 into 5 is equal to 20 years, which means here 1 part is 5. So option 1 is your answer. If a plus b plus c equal to 0, then value of a square plus b square plus 2ab equal to. This is equal to a plus b the whole square. Here, from this a plus b equal to minus c. Then if you take the square of it, minus c square is equal to c square. Option 2 is your answer. A plus b the whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. The following bar chart shows year-wise percentage hike in fuel price with respect to previous years. In how many years did the fuel prices not rise? Here, every year there is fuel price hike, which means here no rise with respect to previous years means 0 years. So option 4 is your answer. 3 pipes PQ and R together take 4 hours to fill the tank. All the 3 pipes were opened at the same time. After 3 hours, P was closed and Q and R filled the remaining tank in 2 hours. How many hours will P alone take to fill the tank? Here PQR together take 4 hours to fill the tank. Here first PQR opened together for 3 hours, then P closed and Q and R worked for 2 hours more. Then total work finished. We already know in 4 hours, PQR complete 1 full work. Then in 1 hour, PQR together complete 1 by 4, W by 4 work. Then in 3 hours, it complete 3 by 4 hour. So 3 by 4 work finished in 3 hours by PQR. Then remaining is the 1 by 4 work. 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is 1 full work. So this 1 by 4 finished by Q and R in 2 hours means Q and R together take 4 into 2, 8 hours to finish the full work. Now take the LCM, which is 8. Total capacity of tank is 8. 4 goes 2 times in 8. 8 goes 1 time in 8. Which means here efficiency of PQR 2 unit, QR is 1 unit. QR 1 unit means P must be 1 unit. So efficiency of P is 1 unit means time taken by P to fill 8 unit tank is equal to 8 by 1, 8 hour. Option 3 is your answer. That is in 1 hour, P complete 1 unit of work. So 8 unit is completed in 8 hours. AB is the chord of the circle with center O. A line segment DOC originating from point D on the circumference of the circle in major segment meets AB produced at C such that BC equal to OD. If angle BCO equal to 30 degree, then angle AOD is. Here this is the circle with center O. Now here AB is the chord And here line segment DOC meets AB produced at C, means AB meets DOC, which means C must be outside of the circle. Then only AB meets DOC. If this is DOC, AB meets DOC. Now here angle BCO equal to 30 degree. BCEO equal to 30 degree. And here BC equal to OD. BC means this one is equal to OD is the radius of the circle. And we have to find out what is angle AOD. AOD, this angle. Here, this is radius means these two are equal. And if you draw a triangle here, these two are radius, which means this is an isosceles triangle. And here, this is also an isosceles triangle, means here this two lines joining this vertex. So opposite angles are equal, means this is 30, means this is also 30. And here, if these two are 30, this should be 60. That is, if these two are 30, means this is 120, then this is 60. And here, this is also isosceles triangle. So here, these two lines joining this vertex, equal lines joining this vertex, then opposite angles are equal, means this is also 60. Now, if these two are 60, this should be also 60. It's a equilateral triangle. So 60 plus 30, 90 means this angle AOD should be 90 degree because this is a straight line. So option 2 is your answer. The distance between longest chord and center of a circle is, longest chord of a circle is its diameter. So here distance between diameter and center of circle is equal to 0 unit. Don't confuse it with others. It's the distance between center and diameter, which is 0. If cos A plus cos square A equal to 1, then sin square A plus sin raised to 4A equal to. We already know sin square A plus cos square A is 1, which means cos A equal to sin square A. Then sin raised to 4A is equal to cos square A. Then the sum is equal to 1, which is already given in the question. Option 2 is your answer. A mango juice is made by mixing water and mango concentrate in the ratio 9:7. If x liters of water and 3x liters of mango concentrate is mixed in 160 liters of mango juice, then new ratio becomes 13:14. What is the quantity of new mango juice? Here, water and mango mixed in the ratio 9:7. When x liters of water and 3x liters of mango added, ratio become 13:14 in final mixture. Now quantity of final mixture is equal to 13 plus 14, 27 part, which means your answer is a multiple of 9. So check for multiple of 9 in the option. When a number is multiple of 9, its digital sum should be multiple of 9. Here 6 plus 2, 8 is digital sum, not our answer. Here digital sum is equal to 9. It can be our answer. Here digital sum is equal to 7 plus 1, 8, not our answer. And here it is 5, not our answer, which means here option 2 is our answer directly. There is also another method, that is ratio method. Here initial quantity is equal to 160 liter. That is, here initial quantity means 9 plus 7, 16 part is equal to 160 liter, means 1 part is equal to 10. Then 1 part is 9, means here this will become 90 and 70 liters. To this, x liters added, 3x liters added. So 90 plus x divided by 70 plus 3x is in the same ratio 13:14. If you cross multiply, 90 plus 36 is 126 into 10, 1260 plus 14x equal to 70 plus 21, 91. 91 into 10, 9, 10 plus 13 into 3x is equal to 39x. 39x minus 14x is equal to 25x, which is equal to 0 here, 6 minus 1, 5 here, 12 minus 9, 3. 25 goes 1 time in 35, 4 times in 100. So x is equal to 14 means here 4x is equal to 4 into 14, 56. Then final quantity is equal to, initially it was 160 liters plus 4x added, means 160 plus 56 is equal to 216. Option 2 is our answer. Simplify the following. First solve the bracket and give priority to division. 9 by 3 is equal to 3. 4 into 3 is equal to 12. 18 minus 12 is 6. So 25 minus 6 is equal to 19. Option 1 is your answer. If the expenditure on royalty in publishing certain number of books be rupees 43,500, then what is the combined expenditure on transportation, binding and printing? Here on royalty means royalty is 15%. So 15% is equal to 43,500. Then 15 goes 2 times in 30. 15 goes 9 times in 135. So 1% is 2,900. Then transportation is 10% and binding is 16% and printing is 25%. So total 26 plus 25 is 51%. Then 51% is equal to 51 into 2,900, which is equal to 0 here. 9 into 1 9. 9 into 5 45 plus 2 is 47. 5 into 2 10 plus 4 14. So option 4 is your answer. 147,900. The marked price of 55 item was equal to the cost price of 99 item. Selling price of 56 item was equal to marked price of 35 item. Calculate the profit or loss percentage from sale of each item. Here marked price of 55 item equal to cost price of 99 item and sell price of 56 item equal to marked price of 35 item. 11 goes 5 times in 55, 9 times in 99. 7 goes 5 times in 35, 8 times in 56. That is marked price of 5 item equal to cost price of 9 and sell price of 8. Then cost price of 9 item equal to sell price of 8 item from this. Whenever you have such scenario, you can directly interchange the values. That is here cost price equal to 8 and sell price equal to 9. You can take like that. So CP8 and SP9 means difference is profit here, which is 1 rupee. Then profit percentage is equal to 1 rupee generated from this 8 rupee cost price into 100, which is 12.5%. Option 1 is your answer. The least number which must be subtracted from 7278745 so as to obtain a sum that is divisible by 11. So check the divisibility rule of 11 on 7278745. For that, take the odd place sum, which is equal to 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 5, which is 21 plus 5, 26. Now take the even place sum, which is 4 plus 8 plus 2, 14. Now here to be divisible by 11, odd place sum minus even place sum should be 0 or multiple of 11. That is difference between odd place sum and even place sum should be 0 or 11. Here 26 minus 14 is equal to 12, which is not divisible by 12. Now we have to subtract least number. So 12 minus 1 is equal to 11, which is divisible by 11, which means here just subtract 1 from this number. Then the number is divisible by 11. So option 1. 10 chairs and 6 tables together cost 5,140. 3 chairs and 2 tables together cost 1635. The cost of 1 chair and 1 table is. We need 1 chair plus 1 table. First look at the numbers. We have 10, 6, 3 and 2. Take the double of 3, which is 6. Take the double of 2, which is 4. Here 1 and 1 needed. If you take half of the first statement, half of 10 is 5, half of 6 is equal to 3. Now 6 minus 5 is 1 here, 4 minus 3 is 1 here. Then we can find the answer. So take the half of first statement, that is 5 chair plus 3 tables cost half of this, that is 2 goes 2 times in 4, 5 times in 10 and 7 times in 14 and here 0. Now take the double of second statement. 6 chairs plus 4 tables cost double of 1635. 1600 into 2 is 3200. 35 plus 35 is 70. So 3270. Now difference between these two is our answer. That is 1 chair plus 1 table. 6 minus 5 is 1 chair. 4 minus 3 is 1 table. Cost difference between these two. Here 70 minus 70 is 0. 32 minus 25 is equal to 7. So 700 rupees. Option 2 is our answer. In an election between two candidates, P received 42% of the valid votes and Q won by 45,360 votes. 20% people did not cast their vote. If 10% of the vote cast were found invalid, what is the total number of votes registered in poll booth? Consider total number of votes registered in poll booth as 100 part. Then, out of this, 20% people did not cast their vote. That is not up. 20% people not voted for any of these candidates. So here, this is not means 20 out of 100 not casted vote. Remaining 80 people casted their vote for any of these two people. Now, out of this 80, 10% is invalid. So invalid vote are 10% of 80, which is 8 votes. Remaining 72 votes are valid votes. And out of this 72 votes, P received 42% of 72 and Q received remaining percentage, that is 58% of 72. And here Q won by 45,360 means difference between these two is equal to 16% of 72, which is equal to 45,360. If you solve, you will get the answer of 100 part. 100 part is our answer. Now, 9 goes 8 times in 72, 5 times in 45, and 4 times in 36. Again, 8 goes 6 times in 48, 3 times in 24. And here, 2 goes 8 times in 60, 3 15 times in 630. 8 goes 3 times in 24 and remaining 75, 9 times in 72 and remaining 30. So 8 goes 3 times in 24, 7 times in 56 and 5 times in 40. So 1% is, this one means 1 part is equal to 3937.5. From this 100 part is equal to 393750. Option 3 is your answer.